This is a reading from the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 24. As the disciples came near the village to which they were going, he walked ahead as if he were going on. But they urged him strongly, saying, "Stay with us, because it is almost evening, and the day is now nearly over." So he went in to stay with them. And when he was at table with them, he took the bread, blessed it, and broke it, and gave it to them. Then their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. They then said to each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he was talking to us on the road, and while he was opening up the scriptures to us?" That same hour they got up and returned to Jerusalem, and they found the 11 and their companions gathered together. They were saying, "The Lord has risen indeed, and he has appeared to Simon." Then they told them what had happened on the road, and how he had been made known to them in the breaking of the bread. This short section of the gospel for this coming Sunday is the famous recounting of Jesus' appearing to the disciples on the road to Emmaus. They walked with him and retold the events of the past days and weeks. But it was not until after they sat down at table and shared a meal that their eyes were opened to his presence in their midst. They were not total strangers. These friends had known and followed Jesus' ministry and were friends with the apostles. Yet they were not able to see clearly. How did they not recognize Christ in their midst? We are currently experiencing physical distancing, not only from friends and family, but also from people in stores, on the street, and everywhere we go. Moreover, we are distanced from the celebration of the Eucharist, that meal to which all are welcome, even though no one has truly merited a place at the table. Are we becoming so accustomed to these social distances that we fail to recognize the face of Jesus or his voice in others, especially those with whom we may disagree? Tonight, let us pray for the grace to be present and attentive to our brothers and sisters, especially to those who are out on the front lines serving us, as well as those who exist on the margins of society. Help us to recognize Jesus in our hearts and minds, in the breaking of the bread, and in the pouring out of our lives in humble service. Tonight's sung prayer is a piece by David Haas, Here in This Place.
On our hearts burning within us, on our lives shared as one bread, here in our hands, here in this place, Jesus our hope, life from the dead. In the breaking of the bread, may we know the Lord. We were lost and now are found, home again with God. On our hearts burning within us, As this bread is broken, as this cup is shed, we give our lives broken and our Lord. We will serve the Lord. On our hearts burning within us, on our lives shed as one bread, here in our hands, here in this place, Jesus our hope, life from the dead. Here in our hands, here in this place, Jesus our hope, life from the dead.
Peace be with you this night.